What up? What's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your man CJ checking in once again. Y'all with a double feature. Sometimes when I feel stuff, bro, I just gotta talk about it and get it out. I said I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but I said why not? Just get it out, get it in, and just talk about it. While it's on my spirit. What's up, Marissa? What's going on? What's going on? You already know where I'm headed to. Headed to the gig. Shout out to everybody that's going to work. Shout out to everybody that's getting off of work. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who may not know, for those of you who may be showing up for the first time, my name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again. Back with another video, live stream. And I was like, yo, I'm really gonna wait till tomorrow to do this. I just did a live earlier. It was very dope. But sometimes when the spirit hits you, you just gotta go in. And the spirit done hit me. And I'm sitting here, I was sitting down at home before I left, doing research. What up, though? What's up, Miss Hill or Shahil? What's going on? What's going on? I was doing research and everything about, the business and all that kind of stuff and learning how to do new things and everything like that. And I tell you what, boy, nursing school, I'm going to tell you what nursing school, one of the things that I can really contribute to making me, who I am right now. What's up? What's up? Life is a journey. Nursing school 100% removed any fear of failure that I ever had. Like, nursing school completely removed it. Because that 1 year of pressure, that 1 year of not being able to fail, that 1 year of, with the added stress that our school was closing, it taught me not to be afraid of anything, but besides God and Jesus. But besides that, it just taught me not to be afraid, and I'm just all in. If I see something I want to go for it, I just go do it. And I really believe nursing school contributed to that factor, because I'm telling you, the nursing school is designed, I don't know how other schools are designed, but it was designed completely different from anything that I had ever experienced before in my life. And this is why this is why nurses go so hard, you know what I'm saying, when people try to disrespect them as far as, their career, and you don't do nothing but pass pills, especially LPNs, because people don't understand the kind of pressure that a lot of LPNs go through in school. Shout out to All Things. Shout out to Anthony. Appreciate you chiming in. People don't really understand that. And the fact that, it don't bother me that, some people think that licensed practical nurses, all they do is pass pills, whatever. That never really bothered me. But I do understand why it bothers a lot of people, because when I tell y'all, if nursing school was a reality show, it would probably be the #1 rated reality show on the planet. How was your time at clinicals? Would you want to be a clinical instructor? Nah. My clinicals was fine. Like, we had, I was going to say her name, but shout out to Mrs. B. But our clinical instructor was fine. Like, we didn't really do much but go to the nursing homes and did all the work the other nurses didn't want to do. We were pretty much glorified seniors. Yeah, we would get on the cart every now and then, but we were glorified seniors for the most part. But what was I saying? But yeah, it just, the pressure, bro. I remember during orientation, it was probably 30 of us, and it was pressure from the beginning, because I'm talking about even before school started, because once we had to go in and take the HESI test. And it was 15 of us going in there to take the HESI test. And I'm telling you, this is a true story. So I remember taking the HESI test that morning. And I had been up Kind of early and everything like that. I had been up, and I was once I finished with the HESI test. Well, I'll tell you how it went. They called us into a room. It was like 15 computers because it was 15 of us students, or potential students in there. So we took the HESI test. I used the Elsevier HESI Assessment Volume 4. It was the blue book, the blue cover. Literally studied for a month. But it was a great book because it broke down everything to me that we needed to know, especially the math part. And I did the best in math. Go figure. And I hate math, but I really studied, and it broke down the English, medical terminology, blah, split. So once that happened, I wouldn't go take the test. It was 15 of us in a class. I think the test took roughly around 3 or 4 hours. It was something like that. I know we was there for a hell of a long time, though. We was there for a minute. So once the test was over, they was like, okay, well, everybody who passed the test gets to stay in the room. Everybody who didn't pass the test, y'all can leave. Have a good day. So one by one, people just started leaving the room. Boom, boom, boom. It was literally like a game show, like an audition process, the way they had it set up. And I don't know if they did it like that on purpose to try to, you know what I'm saying? Because now, when I start to investigate these nursing schools and when I start to think back with how they did certain things, sometimes I used to think some things just happened by chance. But then I'm like, well, the way that happened and the way that's set up is no way that could probably happen by chance. And it is what it is. Maybe it's me overthinking, but anyway, just people started to leave the room one by one by one. And it was down to me and this girl. And me and this girl had actually worked together at one of the facilities that I was working at as a senior before. So, she did, because I was working at this place in Rochester Hills, and me and her had actually worked together. We didn't care for each other, though. She kind of got on my nerves. But we were the last two. Then it was like about 10, 15 minutes later, they pulled her out. So I literally was the only one who passed the HESI test that day. So once I passed the HESI test, shout out to Christopher Ash, shout out to Nina, I'm gonna get back on it. Yeah, it was like a boot camp, Survivor, something like that. I'm telling you, that's how they set it up. So once she left, it was me, and then they took me down to financial aid or whatever, financial services, to get my financial aid and all that kind of stuff squared away. And then I know I had to come back and do an interview. So after that happened, I just knew, okay, this is about to be some other stuff, because again, I had never been through anything like that. Because when you take tests in college, it's not that dramatic. Nursing school is very dramatic. It's very dramatic. For whatever reason, they make it, especially LPN school, especially because I think it's in such a short amount of time that they just, I don't know. But the antics is hilarious, because the teachers, they be on 10. You better, y'all know this it. It's the final countdown. This it. Boy, some of y'all ain't gonna make it. I'm talking about they was on that type of time. You dig what I'm saying? So, boy, it was an experience. And I'm talking about, we hadn't even got started. This just the beginning, like doing the test. So when school started, we went to the orientation. All right, you can't get less than an 83% on the test. What? I thought a C was passing. All through my school career, a C was or better was passing. Now I don't know what. So we can't get less than a what? Yeah, you can't get less than an 83 on a test. You got to test every week. Every week. I had never again, when I went to nursing school, the nursing niche on YouTube wasn't popping the way it is now. So it wasn't we couldn't get less than a 75 on exams. 83 is great. We could not get less than 83. So when I started school, the nursing niche on YouTube was not popping. So I didn't really have no expectations. And maybe that's a good thing, because I just I dived in head first. I had no idea what to expect. I would ask nurses at my job and everything like that every now and then, hey, what's nursing school like? Blah, 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 blah. But I really went in blind. I had nothing. I had no expectations or anything like that. So it was what it was. But I think having that kind of pressure really trained me and trained my mind to think like, Alright, you gotta stay calm, fam. You gotta stay calm, and we can't be afraid of failure because the pressure of failing on us was all the time. You dig what I'm saying? It's like you could not fail a test, bro. If you failed a test, it was over with. Now, this is just the first 2 semesters. After the second semester, they call us all into a meeting, like a big old meeting. Hey, so, yeah, the school is shutting down. What? Yeah, so around this time, the school will be shutting down, and if you fail, that's it. It's no going back. You're done. What? So can y'all imagine having that kind of stress? You done already invested all this money in the school just to find out that your school is closing because they were overcharging people. I can say this because they closed now, so it don't matter. But the school I went to, it was Everest. They were overcharging people. They were charging people room and board fees when there was no room and board to begin with. So what they did was, because Everest used to be NIT. NIT had turned into Everest, and they were bought out by a company called Alterius. Now, Alterius, from what I understand, is very prominent in the South as far as schools and stuff like that. I don't know. But they were bought out by a company called Alterius. And Alterius, once they bought it out, they just saw that, nah, we're not going to really invest in this. So, I mean, they just kind of got a dead investment. I don't know what the point was of switching from Everest to Alterius and everything like that just for 2 semesters. But that's literally what happened. So, because after our semester, it was one more behind us and it closed. That was it. So, it was no tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying? So, I got away because they were charging $35,000. I didn't notice at the time, but they were charging $30,000, between $35,000 and $30,000 to go to school. I had no idea this was happening. So when we got, but see, I should have known something was going on, because when I got to that school, they said, yeah, all you got to pay is $13,000. So they knew this was coming. From what I've assessed is that this was a last minute cash grab. We just trying to grab as much money as possible. We know we finna shut down, but we just trying to get through this year, and just because I feel like they knew this from the very beginning. From as soon as we enrolled, they knew, because my fee, I'm thinking I'm about to go in paying $30,000 for nursing school. At the time, I didn't know better, but I only had to pay $13,000. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, still, I'm thinking like, okay, well, that's a heck of a discount. But I'm thinking $30,000 was the standard for nursing school. From all the research I'm doing, I didn't know any better. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of students, a lot of LPN students are still paying that much money for nursing school, which is crazy. They wilding for that. But again, what you don't know is what you don't know. And then once that happened, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about me and my peers, my cohorts. We was just, because I got a phone call from one of my classmates, and they was like, Chris, they are shutting down. What? I don't know why I didn't know, because I was a night student, and I had got cool with some of the day shift people, some of the day shift students. And then one of them had called me, and I didn't know that this had happened. But they called me before I got to school, and they was like, y'all know the school shut down. I thought they was joking. You dig what I'm saying? I thought they was joking. Nah, fam, the school was shutting down, dog. And I'm talking about the last 2 quarters was hell, bro. And then we had to take 4 math tests, bro, that we could not fail. You couldn't get one wrong on. If you got one wrong, you had to get 100%. Do y'all know what kind of stress that is? That is the most stress. I think that's why I started losing my hair in nursing school. Because that is stress, bro. That is stress. I had no idea what I was getting into. And I know I wasn't good at math. They said, nah, you can't get less than 100%. Less than 100? That means I can't get none wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much. Can't get none wrong, sir. Can't get none wrong. He said, man, I'm so glad I didn't go there. I was thinking about going there. I tell you what, though, I don't regret the experience. I still, you know what I'm saying, I had a good experience. It taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying, and I really think it prepared me for this journey that I'm on now. You know, somebody who's really getting into the game now and really just going hard with trying to start and run a business and being an entrepreneur and being a nurse at the same time. And just not being afraid to do it. And because I know a lot of people that attempted to start stuff, and people will be like, well, 95% of business fail within the first 5 years and all that kind of stuff. I just don't care. I don't care. It is what it is. Like, we're going to do this. Not because I feel like this. If I can invest this much time into somebody else's stuff, failure or no failure, I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to ride it out until it's done, until it's dead. Until it's no more. I can't squeeze no more blood, no more juice out of it. And then after that, I'm going to just go on to the next thing. I don't know, because I got a lot of new followers too. I don't know. If you go back and look on this channel, I've attempted RN school before, but I left because I simply wasn't in it mentally. You know what I'm saying? And like, people just was like, well, did that rock you? Did that shake you in any way? No, not me. It didn't shake me in no way because, again, my mindset was I was already a nurse and I was already making great money and I had full autonomy over my schedule. So anything after that was cool. That was like the advantage of being an LPN first, because everybody in my class had pressure on them. Like me, I had no pressure. It was just at a time to where, okay, I wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have really no money saved up. Cars was acting up. I said, all right, well, let me fall back and regroup, come up with a plan, start grinding, save some paper, so that way I could put full 100% focus on this, because the workload was a lot, but I didn't have no pressure because I'm already a nurse and I could already make 6 figures. So everything after that is just an enhancement. And that was I think I might just do a whole different video on that one. I might have to note that. But that's why LPNs, man, like, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't take it serious, because you should. But sometimes the pressure that LPNs put on themselves in nursing school is beyond crazy. Some LPN fail a test, they act like the world is over. It's not over. You're still a nurse. And the crazy part is, several people that I know that have become RNs within the last year or two, they've called me and they are still, some of them are doing the same jobs, working in nursing homes and all that kind of, which is nothing wrong with that. But that's why I say, that kind of pressure don't work. I don't worry about that kind of stuff. I mean, I take it serious, but I'm not to the point to where I'm all in class. Like, it is what it is. I tried my best. If I don't do well, I just have to get it next time. It is what it is. Facts. The time is going to pass anyway. Facts. How long is your RN school going to? It's going to be a year. It's a year, or 11 months, rather. Another 11 months. And it's it is what it is. That's why LPN students, man, like, y'all shouldn't, to me, even though sometimes it's difficult to go back to school because you've already become established and you start making money, I still feel like you have an advantage over the traditional student, because a lot of y'all know what to expect. A lot of y'all been in the trenches already. This is just part 2 of it. You know, however you decide to handle your education or your schooling from here on out. And that's why I was never worried in school. I really was never worried. And I'm going back and I'm still not going to be worried. I'm going to be even more comfortable now, because now I'm in a better position. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm straight. You dig? I'm ready for the challenges, and I'm ready for all the smoke. I want all that nursing school smoke. I want all of it. I want all that business owner smoke. I want it all. So you can't be afraid to fail, but nursing school really instilled that in me, like, bro, I'm going to put you under so much pressure that it's going to seem like nothing to you. as far as from an educational job standpoint, at this point in my career. Nursing school was like, I'm gonna put you under so much pressure. You're gonna learn to play well under pressure. You did, like, on some Kobe stuff. Like, Kobe played very well under pressure. Sometimes people need that, though. People need to be under pressure. That's how people stay motivated. You dig? Like, I don't want to fail. No, I don't. Some of the greatest people that ever lived failed. I don't fear failure. It's just when you stop putting in the work, that's when it's over. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel failure at all. And nursing school helped me out with that. I'm not afraid of nothing at all. I don't do stupid stuff, but I'm not afraid of nothing. So it is what it is, man. It's just about coming up with a plan and doing all that stuff. Like I said, like, I got a store that's opening on March 16th, man. It's gonna be hiccups. It's gonna be all kinds of stuff in a way. It's the first time doing something like this, but I ain't worried about it. I mean, it is what it is. Once you get to a certain point, like I said, once you done solidify something as far as like getting something like a nursing license, I'm telling you, it alleviates a lot of pressure from your life. It just gives you a cushion, because I just be like, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? We about to do this, but I don't really worry about much, and that's the benefit of keeping the value in your seed. Don't be out here reckless with your seed and getting every woman that you see pregnant and having something that's fire in your pocket, like a nursing license. If you value your seed and you got your nursing license, especially as a man, oh my God, you straight. And then all you need is a little money in your pocket. Get your little savings put up. What? You all right. I hate when classmates ask each other what grade they got. Who gives a F? I feel you on that one. And then, like, I be trying to tell people too, like, it's cool if you want to be the valedictorian, summa cum laude, or whatever they call it. But in nursing school, I didn't care at all. And I did pretty good. I graduated with like a 3.5. But trust me, if I would have graduated with a 2.0, as long as I got to sit for that NCLEX, I wouldn't have cared less. And I'm not trying to invalidate all the valedictorians out there. Shout out to y'all. I know that's a dope moment when they announce you at graduation saying that such and such had a 4.0, you get the little special little ribbon and all that kind of stuff. That's fire. I'm not knocking that at all. But coming from the position I was in, I didn't care. I didn't care if I was valedictorian or not. Nigga, can I go sit for the NCLEX so I can go get this money? Because not one job has ever asked me what my grade point average was in school. Not one. It does not matter. That's something you do for you. People so concerned with getting all A's. Let me tell you something. You just add another layer of pressure on yourself for no reason. They do not care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Just pass. Your job, do not care. These hospitals do not care. These nursing homes do not care. Nobody has ever asked me what my grade point average was in school. The only thing they do is to check to see if you got any crazy stuff on your license. That's it. That's it. It's a little dark, y'all, because it's getting dark, but they don't care. They don't care about that. It was girls in my class really tripping, and that's cool. I'm not knocking that. You should be ambitious, you know what I'm saying? But that wasn't me. Like, I was out here, I didn't care if I got a B, C, as long as I passed. You dig what I'm saying? Like, such and such a summa cum laude. Man, I'm so proud of you. Are you summa cum laude, CJ? Absolutely not. And I could care less. Absolutely not. And I could care less. You said, I'm a proud 2.9 student. I tried my best and that's all that mattered. BSc and pending, September 2024. Hello. Shout out to Christopher S. 2.9 and still getting it. And guess what? A hospital ain't gonna care. As long as you got that license and that degree, that's it. That is it. And it's just, grades and I'm gonna tell you something. After college, grades really stop mattering. Let me not say that. Let me not, because that's kind of ignorant to say. I'm gonna tell you, as far as, I'm gonna just stick to my world. As far as LPN school, they don't matter. They don't matter. Now, if you're trying to get into some advanced nursing degree, then they may look at that. You know what I'm saying? They may look at your grades and your GPA. You may need a certain grade point average to get into like CRNA school or to get in a master's program or anything like that. But I tell you now, as far as LPN is concerned, as far as RN is concerned, no, it don't matter. So let me not speak too much. Yeah, early congrats, Chris. Yeah, for sure. That's exactly all that matters in passing. Now I'm worried about getting that scope on that NCLEX. That's what I'm worried about. Shout out to HP Lifestyle Lessons and Fun. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about getting that score. I'm worried about getting that NCLEX, that license. I don't care about none of that other stuff. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking y'all that, I'm not knocking y'all that's about that life. You should be. But me, no sir. And I still did well. So I still did well. I no lie. But that's all that matters, ladies and gentlemen. Once you get your license, it's really a wrap from there. Especially once you hit that BSN, and you good. Get your BSN, get finished. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, get your LPN and get finished. If that's what you want to do. So, but you can't be afraid of trying. You can't be scared to fail, because some people will fail. It happens to the best of us. Some people will fail, but guess what? So you done failed, now what? You done failed, now what? I've known people to take the NCLEX 4 or 5 different times, 6 different times. But the only one that matters is the one where you pass. And you'll never know it. Some of y'all probably sitting under DONs, working under DONs, and other nurses that done failed the NCLEX multiple times. But guess what? You'll never know, because it don't matter if you fail multiple times. It's just that one that do. It's just that one that do, once you pass. Don't nobody care. Hospitals don't care. Walk into a hospital right now, go look for a job, say, hey, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it, but if you was like, hey, I did fail the NCLEX like 4 times, they're gonna be like, so? Well, I don't know. They might not. It depends on who you interviewing with, I guess. So, but don't volunteer that information. But they not gonna ask, how many times did you take the NCLEX? Nobody's ever asked me that. Hey everybody, I believe the NCLEX is easier now. Is that right, Monty? Well, that's what's up. If it's easier, then shout out to the NCLEX. Shout out to the NCLEX for becoming easier. I know they say it's a lot of case studies on there and everything like that. So one of my coworkers said she just took it, she didn't pass. She was disappointed, but I said that don't matter. Just keep going. Study harder. Do it again. You know what I'm saying? So really focus. Like I said, I'm studying before school even start. I'm studying before that thing even start. Because I'm telling you, I just want to go. As soon as I'm done, I'm ready to go sit down for that thing. Oh, we've been training for a year for you, NCLEX. Oh yeah, you very familiar. You're finna just come and knock that out right now and just keep it moving. You looking real familiar right now. Said that's true. They never asked you what you got on the test, not once. Now one job has ever asked me, hey, how did you do on your last pharmacology test? Don't care. They could care less. But again, I'm sure nursing schools have their rhyme and reason for why they do certain things the way they do. And what makes them do the things that they do. be able to end collections easier. Really? Okay. Okay. So more case studies, y'all say it's easier, huh? That's what's up. That's what's up. And again, like I said, to the people that just really want to, because I know it's a girl on my job right now. She said, I'm not going back to school. She don't want to be an RN. She is completely satisfied doing what she do, and that's cool. She married. She got a husband that work a lot. So she, she just doing this because she wants to at this point. And she just, she focused on her family and all that kind of stuff. And that's cool. You can have a great life just being an LPN. Me personally, I'm going back because I want more paper. And that's cool. Sometimes you need that as a driving force. I want more money, so I'm going to advance my education. And I'm doing good now, but I want more. You dig what I'm saying? I want more. I got to have it. You dig what I'm saying? I got to have my own business. I got to have it. I got to be able to make money while I'm sleeping, while I'm on vacation. So, in reality, I'm never actually not working. I'm always generating some income, even in my leisure time. That's the ultimate hustle, if you ask me. Turning this nurse hustle into something that's going to make you some paper in your sleep. What? Please. That's the hustle right there. That's the hustle right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, y'all hit me up on TikTok. Y'all go over to my TikTok page and follow me on TikTok. The Rufus Skits is getting that paper right now. These YouTube lives is getting that paper. It's growing right now. Passive income. People gonna be watching these videos for years to come. You dig? So that's gonna be a way, unless YouTube shut down or something like that, that I could always make some money. That's money gonna be always coming in. People gonna enjoy it. And it's effortlessly. That's what the game is about. Being able to turn this nurse hustle into something that you can do that's gonna make you some paper in your sleep. Every nurse right now, every nursing student should try to become a brand. I'm telling you, you got plenty of content, and it's an audience for everybody. You got 7 billion people on the earth. You can get 5,000 people that's really gonna rock with you. And it don't take much for it to happen. If you really just sit down and really think about the numbers. You dig? Can somebody do me a favor? Can somebody do me a real favor right now in the chat? I don't have my calculator in front of me. But can somebody do 1,000 times 50 real quick? Can somebody put what 1,000 times 50 is real quick? Real talk. Now I'm finna give y'all some real game. Do me one favor. If somebody could do me a favor, please put the answer to 1,000 times 50. Yes, they're giving partial credit. Everything that apply. Okay, cool. That is all that apply question had my heart skipping beat. Okay. Mark K is a bestie. Oh, Mark Clemens still doing training? That's what's up. Okay, yes, it is a lot of case studies. Our school trained us on case studies the whole time we was in school. Oh, that's what's up. CJ, you going live from the house? When I'm going live? Oh, well, I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday, y'all. So I'll probably be doing one of those days, maybe both. Okay, so I'm getting the answers. 50,000. So 1,000 times 50 is 50,000. Okay, cool. Now, y'all just sit down for a minute and really think about something. Imagine out of a world of 7 billion people, you could get 1,000 people to really invest in you. If you could get 1,000 people to spend $50 a month with you every month, that's 50 grand every single month. See, when we break it down into attainable goals like that, it starts to become easy. If you can get 1,000 people out of a world of 7 billion people, if you can just get 1,000 people to break $50 with you per month, that's 50 grand every single month. Ladies and gentlemen, people spend thousands of dollars every month on bull stuff. So I just want y'all to think, when somebody broke it down as simplistic to me like that, lights just went off. It started to make sense. it started to make sense to me. That is why I believe every nurse should start whatever it is and look for your true 1,000. Look for your true 1,000. Now, what I just told you, a lot of people gonna charge you $800 for what I just told you for free. I'm telling you, that's the hustle. I'm literally telling you what people are charging. What I just told you, as simple as it sounds, it's people paying hundreds of dollars for what I just told you. For what I just hundreds. When you really break it down, 1,000 people is not a lot of people. When you got 7 billion on the planet. If you can really find, and nobody ever had broke it down to me like that before, until I was talking to one of my mentors. One of my mentors was like, why do you think people, and this is why I don't knock the hustles on YouTube, why do you think people promote Patreon so hard? Promote their Patreon so hard? They be having all kind of tiers. That's money. When you take away, the fees and all that kind of stuff that they charge you for that, but that is money, ladies and gentlemen. Why do you think they go so hard? You think they constantly make content trying to make you feel inferior, that you're not working hard enough? Invest in my program, invest in my Patreon for $50, $25, $30 a month, and you're going to be all right. That's game. It's good game, but it's game, to say the least. But I tell you like this, if you got something of real value to offer to somebody, that may be 30, 50, something, whatever, how much a month, then you win it. But as simple as it's broken down, it's still a difficult task. But you got so many people that's making so much money, and they don't have a big following like that. That's why, to me, I never cared about hitting 1 million. Like, I do want 100,000 plaque. It'll be nice to have 100,000 plaque, but I could get rich with less than 100,000 subscribers. You dig what I'm saying? I can definitely get rich and become a millionaire with less than that, way less. There's some people making money and don't have one subscriber. They just behind the scenes doing what they do. You dig what I'm saying? That don't have brands. But I'm a person that like to get on the camera and do what I do. And it's cracking. So that's why I just be like, yeah, y'all should all start a brand. People say, oh, well, it's saturated. And by the time I got on YouTube, it was a bunch of nurses on there. But I still turned on the camera, do what I do, talk how I talk, because can't nobody talk like me, everybody different. And once you get enough people that'll find you and invest in you and invest in what you got to say, then it is what it is. And it may take a while, but that's cool. I'm in it for 10. I'm in it for 10 long. I'm ready for the 10 long years of hard work. So it may take a while, but I'm not tripping on that, because my mindset, I got a long-term mindset. I'm in it for this hard 10, bro. Pause. Well, yeah. But I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it at all. So, yeah, do y'all thing out there. Make sure, I'm telling you, but if at the very least, man, I would say, to go to nursing school for sure, get your LPN. But I'm gonna tell you about another, and shout out to my sister, Nurse Kendra RN. Shout out to my sister over there. She brought up a good point on TikTok. I'm gonna tell you where the next boom is finna happen, y'all. My sister just brought up a good point. I'm gonna tell you what the next boom is finna be. CNAs. Cause y'all talk about this nursing shortage. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet with the CNA shortage. That CNA drought, that CNA shortage is coming. It's on its way. If not already here. And my sister Kendra brought this up, and I said, wow, she is spot on. She said the CNAs, this is a hustler society now. They are Uber, they are Lyft. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these young girls have entrepreneurial spirit. Some of these girls are using their beauty to their advantage. Boy, if they don't raise the pay for these CNAs, that CNA shortage about to be something crazy. For real. That CNA shortage It's about to be something crazy, bruh. They really not gonna have a choice but to raise the rates of CNA pay, because it's coming. It's on its way, and it's happening fast. I'm telling you, these girls is out here on Etsy. They becoming entrepreneurs and everything like that. They not rushing down to be getting their CNA license no more. They are not, these girls is not rushing down to be CNAs no more like that, like they were even 5-6 years ago. It is a boom. We are in the gig age now. We are in the digital age. These hospitals and these facilities are going to have to step it up. Because let me tell you something. If you have a mass Cena exit, oh, you're going to have a real problem. You thought you had a problem with the nurse shortage. You're going to have a real problem with the CNA shortage. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. And what's going to happen? And it's going to have a trickle effect, because what's going to happen is that when the CNA start to leave, they are going to require the nurses to do nurse work and the CNA work. And they're not going to do that. Most people will not do that. It's nurses that won't even wipe a patient now. So can you imagine if they make a requirement for them to do that? Boy, that. I'm telling you, that CNA shortage is going to be real serious, and it's coming. It's coming. They talk about, and I'm here to tell, well, Kendra, I got it from her, but I'm here to tell you now, you are, the pay, I really do see a pay increase coming for CNAs. The thing is, CNAs have to stick together. Now, nurses, it ain't the same with us. But CNAs really, because CNAs are the backbone of the long-term care industry. And it's still a very profitable business. But that CNA shortage is going to be crazy when it happens. In these hospitals and all that kind of stuff. Boy, you're going to have a real problem on your hands. Can you imagine if 100,000 CNAs just walked out right now? Oh my God. It will, and people sleep on the CNAs right now. They sleep on the CNA, and they sleep on their value to the nursing industry. Can y'all imagine if 100,000 CNAs just said, I'm done. I'm finna go do something else. It's over with. But CNAs got to get out that fear mindset. Once they start getting, once majority start getting out that fear mindset, oh my God, it ain't gonna even, it's gonna be bad. Real bad. It's gonna be bad. Left the office and started her own virtual assistant company. She doing well. Yeah, it's not gonna be cute at all. That's why I'm trying to hurry up and get in and establish my business before it get real bad. Because it's gonna get bad. Now the paper gonna be there. Don't get it twisted. The money gonna be there. But boy, when that CNA shortage happen, boy, it's not gonna be cute. It's not gonna be cute. It's not gonna be cute. And I'm gonna be there, and Kendra gonna be there to say that we told you so. It's not gonna be cute. Boy, especially if a lot of them CNAs get to some of the spirit that I got them, oh man, it's gonna be over with. They gonna have, and see, and again, I feel like there should be no CNA making under $25 right now. I'm talking about, that's some back-breaking work, bro. And they dealing with human lives. And the fact that a CNA's out here making less than $20, that's crazy. That's insane. I'm an advocate for seniors. That's because I don't want to do it. So I'm an advocate for them. I don't want to do it. So I'm a 100% advocate for them. They need to be getting paid for real. And I never thought about what could happen if a mass CNA shortage popped off. It would be straight mayhem. And people don't want to talk about that. People do not want to talk about that, but I'm going to bring it to the light. I'm going to bring it to the light. It's about to be crazy out here. But y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. It was nice talking to y'all. Shout out to Nurse Viv. Thank you so much. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. God first. Peace.